What's up, besties? I accidentally recorded in slow motion and in a function on my freaking camera where no sound plays. So I have an entire vlog, literally hours worth of footage. I'm gonna show y'all. Hours worth of footage. Like, it's literally going. It's been going for the last 14 minutes. I'm literally sitting here trying to edit. Yeah. There's no sound. There I am. Look how much freaking zooms in. 3 hours and 27 minutes worth. Oh, let me zoom back out. 3 hours and 27 minutes worth of freaking footage that has no sound. So, yeah. I'm a bit irritated by that because I showed you guys some of like the new Christmas decor I got. I showed you guys like a little bit of Thanksgiving, and I showed you guys my little haul from yesterday of baby stuff, and all of it is garbage because there's no sound. So I'm pretty irritated about that, but it is what it is. I did a budget with me, so that portion of it will still be able to be played, but I did just want to come on here and just let you guys know what happened and why the video is not that long. It's still going to be kind of long because my budgeting part of it is like 45 minutes, not gonna lie. So yeah, enjoy the video. Next week vlog is just going to be, I guess, a little bit more packed because there's more things, but yeah, I'm a little bummed because I had some good clips and yeah, it's gone. I had to delete it. Well, I'm about to delete it off of my computer and off of my memory card, but yeah, stay tuned for the budget with me, what we spent some money on, and I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye, besties. What's up, besties? Welcome to a new day in the vlog. We're sitting down. We're in our office today because we are going to go over some money. We're going to go over some paychecks. Before we get into that, I do want to show you guys my not cloth and paper, Gold Mine and Cocoa Q2 subscription box that came in. It was budgeting related, so it just made sense to put it into this particular segment of the vlog. So yeah, let's jump into that and then we'll get into our paycheck. And I'm not going to try to drag it out like I usually do, y'all, so bear with me. And yes, I've already opened it. So this is all of the things that came inside of the treasure chest subscription box for Q2. These are like little affirmations cards. So I just thought that these were so beautiful. I'm not gonna go and read them, but I thought these were really nice, especially if you have like a planner like this where you can put things like in the pockets. So I thought this was just really a really nice touch. A majority of her consumers do use an A5 planner. That's what that is. So I thought that was nice. Then it came with these cash envelope labels. So cash envelope labels, and then there's actual cash envelopes, if I can gather all of them. So these are the cash envelopes. Ignore like some of the printing on it, y'all. I didn't put lotion on, so I'm like smearing it. But yeah, so these are the envelopes that it came with. She did also launch a wallet. I didn't purchase the wallet, but she did also launch that. I am curious to see if it does actually fit in my, it would be nice to know where it is. I have an A6 binder from her. It's a black one. I've showed it before. What's this it? No, this isn't it, but it's an example. And I have to use that as the example then I will. Y'all, when I tell you my office is a hot mess, like my office is a hot mess. Okay, so this is A6, technically personal rings binder. Let me zoom out just a bit, if it'll let me. It's not letting me zoom out. What's going on with this thing? Oh, it locked it, that's why. Okay, whatever. Well, that's an A6 personal rings wallet, and then this is also like an A6. I feel like, no, I think this is like a true personal size, and this is a true like A6. So I'm curious to see like how they fit, which is why I'm gonna move this out of the way for a second. I'm curious to see how they fit. This is Gold Mine and Cocoa, and this is one that I actually purchased from Soft Life Budgeting, her Etsy shop. So I'm curious to see how it fits, because like I said, she had a wallet, but I was like, there's no point of me getting the wallet. It's a zipper wallet. There was no point of me getting the wallet if I already had this. So yeah, so you see how like this fits. It's kind of very snug, where with this one you have much more space to utilize. So I thought that was pretty cool. To be honest, I don't know if I'm going to use these or not, or if I'm just going to purchase some from an Etsy shop. I could also make them myself, but y'all, sometimes I just don't be in the mood to do all that work. Okay, but black is going to be the theme of like my 2025 setup, so that's why I wanted to showcase this, because this is going to be probably my everyday cash wallet. It's probably what I'm going to turn that one into. So let me just move that all together. But yeah, so it comes with the envelopes, and then she did also provide labels, which I thought were cool too. So if, depending on what I decide to do, if I go and support a small businesses, which today is November 30th, so it is Small Business Saturday. So if I honestly, y'all, my shopping like the past like few days has been outrageous. Like literally since the 27th, my shopping has been outrageous. But yeah, so it comes, I probably should have kept that backing on it. It comes with these little categories. So you got housing, shopping, groceries, dining out, savings, clothing, utilities, gifts, bills, beauty, medical, personal, transportation, entertainment, maintenance, vacation, insurance, fun, emergency, and miscellaneous. So I thought that was neat. I clearly have I don't have as many categories anymore, because in 2025, like, we're scaling back like a whole lot. But yeah, I don't know. I might either pack this up to be in like a giveaway, or yeah, I don't know yet, to be honest. Then it comes with these categories. What are these called, y'all? Budgeting sheets. The budgeting trackers. So it comes with these trackers. Now this is something I plan to keep, because it will fit perfectly with what I got going on. I'm either going to do these, or I'm going to do the ones that's in my shop, but y'all know I'm closing my shop, so there's that. So the things I plan to keep, I'm going to stick over here. It then comes with like these savings goal, like little trackers, and in the beginning I thought these were stickers, but I guess I was wrong. So there's like kind of like you can use this one as vacation, you could use this one as like gifts, or like Christmas presents. This could be like investment, this could be like savings, and this could be like a new home, or like saving up for your rent, or whatever you decide to do. But that is something I'm probably not going to keep. This right here is some stickers. Y'all know I'm keeping my stickers. That's one thing I don't play about. But I loved this like theme here, the color combinations. I'm obsessed with these. So these are probably what I'm going to use probably for my very first 2025 planning, once I get all of my materials together to do my actual planning. This is also something I thought was so unique. It's like kind of like a debt tracker. So you have all of these different trackers, and then on the back it kind of gives you like some things where you can sign, but then it's like percentages. And then Here is some of the stickers that you will put on the actual tracker thing, and then here are the other pieces that says like congratulations, you did it. So I thought that was cool. This isn't in my spectrum. This is not like something I'm interested in, so that's gonna go in this pile. And then this is honestly it's like a planner. So the theme of this was dollars and cents, and then what does this top say? If it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense, which I thought was so cute. So you got some financial goals that you'll stick there, and then you could break your financial goals throughout the month, so you have spaces to write it for all 12 months. Then it gives you some like additional breakdowns. It also talks about like some credit strategies and like things that you can do to like utilize your credit to like your maximum benefit, which I thought was pretty neat. You got some reoccurring payments that you could put here, like weekly, bi-weekly, quarterly. Then you got some monthly and annually. And then you have like a summary, so you can track like your income, your expenses, the differences between your income and expenses, and then how much you were saving. So I thought that was cool, where she has it listed out for 6 months here and then 6 months here. And then even if you wanted to, you could also track like your category. So like every month, like for your sinking funds, you can put that here, and then what each, how much you saved or spent in this, or like the ending total, I would say, for that particular month. And then that's just a blank notes page. And then here you have a monthly. So in this particular one, it's undated. So honestly, you could do whatever you want with this. You can use whiteout. You can do whatever you want to like figure this out. So in the beginning, I thought this was going to be something I was going to be able to use, right? So these boxes are way too small for me. If you know me, you know I have a ton of debt. I got myself even more in debt, but we're not going to talk about that. But we have a ton of debt, so it's like these boxes are not enough for me. Some days I have multiple things coming out, unless I do like the highlighter method and I just highlight so I know like what it is I need to pay. But then I was also thinking for my 2025 setup, like I could use this and then also just use paper. Or I could use this and also use my actual budget planner, which I only have a couple of months left in. So that's why I'm like trying to decide like what it is I'm going to go forward and use. Then it goes into a spending summary, which this 2025 we are going to be tracking our expenses. With me having a new baby, that's an additional expense right there. So I can't be like spending tons of money on things that's unnecessary when I'm having a new baby. Though, I mean, outside of like diapers and wipes and clothes for the baby and the kids, there's really honestly nothing else I would buy. But still, I need to be more cautious on the things that I'm spending my money on. Sorry, y'all, water break. Then you have a monthly reflections. I love this right here. I don't use like graphs at all. So this was interesting to me, like trying to incorporate so that I can have like a better, like I can look at my bank account and see it, but then like seeing it on paper and like color coordinate to see like how much money I'm actually spending towards what would be helpful as well. And then it just keeps on going, going, and going. So you have all, I believe all 12 months. So that's 1, 2, 3. Y'all, I don't lost track. I think it's all 12 months. That's in here. Then you get into the debt section. So you just have some information here. And then you have some creditors. And again, with the amount of debt that I have, this is not enough space for it. So I would have to still utilize like additional like additional sheets of paper, and just like create like my own little situation to like track the rest of my debt. I'll probably put like what's most important in here and then go and categorize the rest of it. And then you have like the debt reflections on the back of the final page. Then you get into savings. It talks about sinking funds and things of that such, and then a way that you can track it. So the same way like in the beginning, this is just a little bit more broken down to give you like more space to like write things out. But I do like this. So like instead of me doing it all on one page like I would do in my baddies and budgets planner, I would just come and just put each one on here, like what I did. And again, these aren't all of the pages. I don't think one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's only 8 categories. I'm currently in the process of trying to like figure out what categories I'm going into with 2025, and I'm sticking with those for 2025. So yeah, there's that. So which 8 is not realistic for my household. I'm going to definitely need more than 8. So again, it'll probably be, I'll leave some here and then I'll put some on a separate sheet of paper. Because I am using an A5 planner for 2025. This is, so a no spend. This honestly is unrealistic for me. 4 kids and a husband. It's unrealistic. So maybe some days we may not spend any money, which we'll probably try hard, but with having a newborn baby, very, very unrealistic for me. So there's a couple of those, and then there's a 2-week savings challenge, which me and my husband have decided this is going to be one of the main things that we focus on for sure next year. I don't know if I want to do it backwards and like start with like 52, 50, 51, and like things that I said 52, 50, 51. Lord help me, please. But I think I want to do it backwards this year. So it's like we're attacking like the harder numbers first, and then go from there. I don't know if we're both going to aggressively like attack it or just do one, and then this is just going to go directly into our emergency savings. Then you have some savings reflections, and then there's some notes. So remember when I was saying extra pieces of paper? So honestly, I could probably put like the extra things that I needed to put, like for my debt and my sinking funds. I could probably see if I can fit it here. Doubt it, but it is a possibility. So we're going to stick this one over here because we don't know if we're going to use it or not. All right, y'all, let's get back into what we originally started to talk about. Now, keep in mind, y'all already know how I be coming. We've already paid stuff, okay? So hopefully I can make the math make sense, and you guys can join me through that process. But we're going to do two of these. Like, I messed up on this one. This budget's supposed to be on this page, and then I have the last one sitting here. I know there's some extra in the back, but I just prefer for all of my things to be together. So let's talk about it. So I'm just gonna put $11.29 because, to be honest, I got paid. See, my job is weird. I'm supposed to get paid on the 29th. My husband was also supposed to get paid on the 29th. We both woke up to paychecks in our account on Thanksgiving. So I'm assuming that it probably processed sometime that night on the 27th. So I'm just going to put $11.29 so I do not confuse myself. And then we're going to talk about money. We're going to talk about the very dumb decisions that we made. And we're going to talk about some smart decisions that we made as well, because the numbers aren't going to make sense. I'm just going to be completely honest with y'all. Okay, so where's my cheat sheet? Because Lord knows, I try to take screenshots, but I'm currently filming this portion of the video on my phone, so I can't pull the screenshot up. I probably could look on my iPad, but y'all know sometimes it don't be syncing right. So yeah. All right. So let's turn our calculator on. So my paycheck, which is the last paycheck of the month, was $13.67. We were $3 short of our $13.70, which we usually get. I probably clocked out early. I'm not gonna lie, I probably did clock out early a couple of times. So that's why it's not the full $13.70, which is okay. My husband's paycheck, on the other hand, was $2,500. Okay, so total $2,554. I don't even think I said the full thing. Plus 1,367 is $3,921. Now y'all are going to see immediately where things are going to start not making sense. Usually, y'all know I will put rent aside. So let me tell you what happened. So one, I knew I had money coming, which I probably still should have been responsible But I wasn't. So that's the first piece of it. The second piece of it, y'all know I've mentioned, well, in the beginning of this vlog, I'm pretty sure that you guys heard me say that I had family coming over from the 13th through the 17th, I believe. I don't know, of this month, right? So with that being said, with people coming over, there was plenty of things that I thought I was prepared to have a whole bunch of people in my house. I was not prepared to have a whole bunch of people in my house. So yeah, I had to go and spend money. Though then I then got paid on the 15th, and my husband also got paid on the 15th. We still went and spent money. We went to San Francisco. That alone it wasn't that expensive, but it was expensive for us to go. We packed up the car with a whole bunch of people, and we took 2 cars and we went. I also had my nieces and my nephew with me as well. So, and we pretty much paid for them. So with that being said, there was a lot of things going on, and we spent what we spent. Did we get the check right back? Absolutely, because we're blessed and highly favored over here. But that is what happened, right? Okay. So when I start writing these numbers, just know bills is paid. Okay. I did that first thing this morning. Bills are paid. But we did have to take away from the money that was coming to replace what we spent, because it's only right. So let's talk about it. So rent, y'all already know, is $28.08. Actually, I'm already making a mistake. This entire time I thought my rent was $28.08. I really need to put it at, oh no, is this messed up? Already, mistake number 1. It's really $28.10. I've been putting $28.08 because that was just the number, but then my community switched platforms to pay our rent, where before we had to do the most to go and pay our rent. Now it's just like an app. We go in, all of our information is already pre-populated, but it does charge us a $9.99 fee to pay our rent. I'm one of them kind of people where if I can use my debit card versus using my checking account, I'm all for it, because I want that money out of my account immediately when I go and pay a bill versus it having to pend. Okay, so that's where that extra $10 comes from. This is the fee to use their software. Before it was $8, it's now $10, so it's no big deal. Our rent is actually $2,700 plus water makes it $28. And then the fee before was $8, and now the fee is $9.99. So I just rounded up. So that is being paid. I feel like in the beginning I was telling myself to not do it this way and to add the additional money is what I was telling myself. But y'all, I done forgot. I'm going to erase it for now. I'm going to erase it. Yeah. I'm stressed out already. We'll come back to it though. So again, things that I did not put away, those are 2 of them. Okay, I'm trying to think what else needs to be paid. I'm looking at my little cheat sheet over here to go over these things. So okay. So this, my husband's bill, and then okay, and then I'll talk about it. And you guys are actually about to see something that I've actually never explained before on here as well. I think, yeah, those are all like the main big bills. Okay, so rent $28.10, my car $682, my husband's bill for $127, our car insurance is $286, my husband's car is $476, and then we technically, I won't say we, it's kind of confusing, right? So in the beginning, when I got my BMW back in 2022, I believe, I drove a different car, and it was an Acura. That particular vehicle, in the beginning, I was going to trade it in, but I still had negative equity in the car. So my payment was going to be much higher in the beginning. I wanted to do that because I did not want to have to pay 2 car notes in the beginning. There was no reason for us to have multiple vehicles outside of the 2 that we already had. Yeah, no, at the time my mom was living with us. I'm talking so fast. My mom was living with us as well, so she had a vehicle. So there was really no point of me having another car. Then I had a relative that wanted to do the car. They put some money down on it, in which we tried to pay majority of it off. But I believe we only have a couple of months left. But I ended up having to make the payment this month, and I'll be getting my money back in what month is, I'll be getting my money back for it next month, pretty much. So that's why that's there. It's important that I have to put this there because I have to include it in the amount because I made the payment and it's going to come out of my account. Usually I would just make the payment and then well, they'll give me the money and then I'll make the payment, but this time it didn't work out that way, which is totally fine because God is good. I had the money to do so that's why I have to leave that there. But yeah, now that little rant is over, that is all that we had to pay here. So 2810 plus 682 plus 127 plus 286 plus 476 plus 418. So this alone is $3,435. We're gonna come over here next to subscriptions. And y'all know some of these I thought about getting rid of. I honestly didn't even crack the surface with that. I really should have, but like my kids play the Xbox. That's the one subscription that we did keep because they broke the PlayStation 5 controllers, and to be honest, I am no rush to replace them. Those controllers are not cheap, so I'm not in no rush to replace them. So right now they just play the Xbox. I canceled the PlayStation subscription, so they had that $10 for their little subscription so they can play mini games. This is for my phone. I have CapCut, which I use CapCut Pro, so that's $10. Then I have Canva, which in the beginning Canva was being used for my business and also for YouTube videos, but at this point it's just being used for YouTube. Netflix is $23. I'm trying to see what else is on here. Oh, there's some things I missed. I'll just put that on debt, I guess. No big deal. Apple Music for the entire family is $17. My ink subscription, honestly, I have this on the wrong date. I just keep it in the account because I don't be knowing when it actually comes out. What else came out? My kids just came in here to get their phones. So YouTube, do I want to include this? Because technically, I already wrote it down. YouTube was technically due. No, yeah, we're going to take this off. That's why this is going to be confusing because the checks were in the account, but it came out of that particular check. I'm just going to leave it. So we have YouTube TV. We have Yard Music. My son plays the trumpet for his grade. So, well, I would say learning how to play the trumpet. That subscription is $38. So it was kind of like one of those situations where you get the instrument, you're renting it to purchase pretty much. So there's that. And then I'm going to put these together because I'm running out of space, and we're going to put P for Prime. I think that's it. Oh no. Okay. Yes. Okay. So to go over the rest of these, so postals for my business, which I need to figure out how to cancel. Google Suites is also for my business, which I need to cancel. Amazon Prime, and then for YouTube I also subscribe to BET Plus, because I like to watch Zatima and Sisters. So, as well as like, you know, all of the hood BET Black people movies. I watch those. So, I subscribe to that as well, because we get regular BET, but then there's movies and stuff that I want to watch that's on a different platform. So, yeah. So, I believe this total is $143. I remember writing it down somewhere when I was like trying to figure out what is what, because y'all, as I said, when I start paying bills, like these are things that I can't just go and pay. It has to automatically come out of my account. Okay, so now the total was subtracting. I know what I did wrong. So this is the total. $240 is actually the total. But what happened was two of these already came out. This came out, that came out. So it would still end up being $143 because a lot of these aren't here yet. And then hold on, let me do this. So this is supposed to be our paycheck from, I'm going to put November. Technically, it should be from November 29th through December 12th. So that it makes sense. And then here, I'm going to put gas, groceries. I'm going to put shopping. I'm going to put my husband. I'm going to put kids. I'm going to put myself. Did I buy any household stuff? I did. Okay. I hope I wrote that down. Okay. So, yeah, I am going to come back to this number here. We're just going to do it all on one paper. I hope I have enough space to, like, make it make sense. So, I'm going to also put... I'm not going to put the date because the way they deposited it into my account was two different transactions. But I am going to put, this was from my mom's estate. And I got $8,912. So 2,554 plus 1,367 plus 8,912. And then there was money. I'm going to put it up here. There was rollover, but I don't remember what that number was, which is where like this and that came from. But of course it pens late sometimes. So there's that. I have to open up this door because it's getting hot. And I said I was going to drag this along, but y'all, it's already been 30 minutes. Okay. So for gas, okay. So if my memory serves me right, because I want to try to get this as accurate as possible, my husband went and put $60 in my car because I knew I was going to go out on Friday, which was yesterday. But I actually ended up waiting for him to come home so that we could all go together. So that originally was $60. So he put $60 in my car, and then he has his $200, and then my extra $40 for the next 2 weeks. So this is how much we spent, how much we allocated towards gas for the next 2 weeks. Groceries is still the same, $350. I have not went grocery shopping yet because we still have food left from Thanksgiving, which I'm probably going to toss today. And yeah, there was, honestly, I still have food because we've been eating out. So there's that. Shopping, I'm going to skip these for now because my paper, I'm actually going to show y'all. Yeah. Okay. So I need to try to make this make sense. So my husband got an oil change. I don't remember how much that cost. Then there was some things that I purchased. Jesus. Okay, so yesterday we went to Target. I wish I had my receipt, but my receipt is downstairs. Yesterday we went to Target. We spent $601, I think. Of what I spent at Target, the kids got stuff, which is why I wanted to put the kids here. So they had got some clothes, and then I also made a purchase from Old Navy, And then we also went to Burlington. So yesterday we didn't go inside Old Navy. I just purchased online. So again, that's why this is probably not going to make a lot of sense, but I'm going to try my hardest to like make the numbers make sense if I can. So, yeah, I'm about to be all over the place, and I hate that for me. But let's see. So, I'm gonna leave mine's and my husband's open because there was things that I purchased here, but I didn't separate out what I spent at Burlington. That also was baby stuff as well as home stuff. I just left it as is, which is why this is like this, because I bought some planner stuff. I got some stuff from Target on the 27th, and then the Burlington, and then y'all, it's all over the place. It's literally all over the place. So I'm gonna leave these opens for now, and then we'll come back and fill them in where they need to go so that it actually does make sense. I'm like, what is all this brown stuff? Was I touching my face? I had put some powder on because after this I'm gonna go continue the vlog. But anyway, okay, so in debt, I'm gonna do it differently because I'm not about to sit here and write out all that stuff. Y'all know the first 2 weeks of the month is debt heavy for us, but I am gonna talk about so let's do number 1, and then we're gonna do number 2, and then I'll add them up. So number 1, we spent $1,000, or we put towards $1,530. This covered my Target card, my husband's Navy Federal card, Capital One, a Children's Place store card, and supposed to be Old Navy. I just made my Old Navy payment. It wasn't due until like I think the 26th or the 27th or something like that. So it's not giving me the option to make another payment on the website. So that's the first payment that we did. And then our regular payment for the next 2 weeks. And what I did, which I tried to do the snowball, so I tried to do lowest to highest, which there was still one card I left off, but it's fine. I'll get that on the next round when we get like a big block of money. And then let's see, so then we have this one, this one, this one, try to make sure I get everything. I'm actually going to do it in threes, in 3 different categories. So then the regular one, and this is actually excluding some of those payments because some of these would have been payments that would have went into here. So that worked out perfectly for us. And then we had, I have some installments for things that I was just buying. One thing about me, like if I don't want that money to drain out of my account right away, I will do it in 4. Now, should you always do that? No, but yeah. And then this go around, we had $127 that went to affirm payments. So $1,530 plus $621 plus $127 gave us $2,278 that went towards debt. And then let's talk sinking funds and savings. So I did go and drop some money into our joint account. Sinking funds, I'm just gonna put Xmas. I took care of this. This was, I'm just gonna round because there's more things I need to get, like little knickknacks and like stocking stuffers and stuff like that. I don't plan to spend a lot. I'm going to Five Below for that. I'm gonna put baby, which we really maxed baby out. I'm not even gonna lie. Is that it? Baby got $2,000. Is that it? Okay, let's start making some numbers make sense if we can. Because the rest of this, oh, card repair. And this is getting $200 for my husband's, what is that thing called? His car registration is due January 3rd. So that's what that's going to go towards. Okay. So let's see if I can try to start making some of this make sense. So I don't need to touch Christmas. So shopping. Okay. So I'm going to round up. I spent $40 in Target on a new, rice cooker steamer situation. The one that I originally got from Amazon, y'all, is just way too small. So I got a larger one, and that was $40. But I think the original price is, and I'll show you guys once I go downstairs. I still have everything out from what we bought yesterday. Yeah, I still have everything out. So I spent $40 on that. And then there was like a couple of miscellaneous things that I honestly did not need to buy, but I bought it anyway. So that was $104, which we'll go over everything with my receipt that's actually downstairs. So I'm going to say household, we spent $144 based off of what, no, we're going to keep that separate. Okay. So household, we spent $144. And then shopping, I'm just going to add my, I probably should have did this Target order too, but it's fine. So 65 plus 43 plus another, let's say 66. Okay. $174 for shopping. I'm just going to stick these numbers here because I know it's not going to make sense. Oops, wrong spot. I know it's not going to make sense because, again, my husband oil change. And I also kind of like kept spending money. Yesterday, randomly, I threw my trash can in the trash. So there's that. I had to buy a new one and I forgot. We went to Target and forgot to, why did I write out his? Went to Target, still forgot to buy one. So I had to literally buy one this morning. So that was also another, not impulsive, but it was something that I forgot and it was a necessity to the house. So I had to go and buy that. And then I bought baby stuff yesterday. I bought baby stuff today. And then I continue buying baby stuff. So I went on Etsy and I bought some things, like some custom stuff for him. And then I went and I got his diaper bag. What else did I do? And then I went back onto Amazon. Like, I was just doing the most. And all of these transactions are not calculated. Like, there was leftover money. So that's honestly what I was using at that point. So for the kids, I went and got all of them some new jeans. And then we got like some shirts. So wait, the jeans plus 174. Okay, so that was $283 that we spent on the kids yesterday. Okay, let's get this total. So 300 plus 350 plus 174 plus 300 plus 283 plus 300 plus 144. Whew. Okay, so $1,852. So I think I'm safe to go ahead and stop. So 12833 minus 1852 minus 3435 minus 240. Wait, what? 12833 minus 1852 minus 240 minus 3435. So let's just say that we have $7,306 left. Our income was $12,833. 12833 minus 7306. So our expenses was $5,527. Okay. Then we come over here. So let's put these numbers here again. So 12833 plus our expenses is 5,527. Our debt is 2,278. Let's calculate our sinking funds. 2,900. And then we put 300 aside for savings, which I probably should have put way more, and we would have been able to had I been responsible and not did that over there, but it's fine. So 12833 minus 5527 minus 2278 minus 2,900 minus 300 is telling me I have $1,828. That number is not accurate. Not by a landslide. Not accurate. Again, I placed, my number's not accurate. Which is insane. But we're gonna end it here. Because I'm not about to sit here and rack my brain about it. Like I said, I went and bought his diaper bag. His diaper bag was like $180 something. I went and got stuff for his bottle station, which was like $100 or so. I bought stuff from Etsy. We did things, okay? But we're gonna stop because he's hungry. So yes, there's that. But that is what we've done so far. I wish my numbers were a little bit more accurate, but it is what it is. But so starting off with $12,833, is there money left over? Yes. Is it $1,828? No. Okay, it is not. Because again, things got paid. So yeah. That's so strange, but that's not the number that's going to be left in my account. Or at least that's not the number that's showing in my account either once everything else starts getting pulled out. But yeah, that is it for today's video. Well, not today's video, but this particular segment is 45 minutes freaking long. And y'all know I'm not going to edit this portion because I feel like with my community here on YouTube, like this is like, for me, it's kind of like the most important part. So I am going to leave this full 45-minute clip. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to go downstairs, eat something, and then I'll show you guys all the things that we purchased yesterday. So see you guys in the next clip.